God gave me two options. Take the blue pill, stay where you're at with your sorry self and your mediocre life, or take the red pill, be born again. Step into the unknown, and I will reveal mysteries to you. Which one you want? Wake up, read the Bible. Better get yourself a rifle. I'm in it for survival. I get it how I'm living and I'm winning. Better get into revival. I don't care about the title. Blue pill, green pill, white pill, red. You can't see cause you are dead. You can't breathe, be born again. You're not free, you're in it then. Y'all claim y'all woke? Y'all lame, y'all jokes. Y'all playing yourself, y'all take that poke. That COVID-19, y'all take a vaccine, I'll break that hoax. Y'all won't smoke, stop playing around. Press pass on my land, I'll be laying it down. Fast in advance, you don't stand a chance. I got a wall of fire, I'll be praying it down, man. Y'all need the gospel. Y'all don't want it, y'all just wanna pop bottles. Y'all don't want a job, y'all just wanna be coddled. Y'all don't wanna talk, you just wanna be hostile. There ain't too many guys like me. Put it down for God, expose lies like me. But you don't wanna get real, I might get killed, but forget it, give me the red pill. Now that I can see you took the chains about me, now I'm free. I was lost and I was gone, exhausted, steady, walking on a treadmill. Now I'm born again, I took a chance with the red pill.
Now that I can see. Welcome to another episode of the Valentine Show. How's everybody doing? Up in the casa, Alexis in the casa. What's up, Alexis? Thank God you made it. How's everybody doing? TGIF, beautiful. Another beautiful, great Friday. We are here thanks to the creator of the universe. And we got access to him. We got access to the creator of the universe. How does that feel? We got an exciting show. What do I say we? I have an exciting show. Immigration, the LGBT. I might just have to make a movement for the LGBT, like a section, the LGBT on the Valentine Show, because this is what the Biden administration and liberals talk about constantly. We're going to be talking about max. Some states are opening up a little bit more. We got all that. And like always, we're going to be opening up the lines at around 8:30. That way you guys get to talking to me. And I'm going to be reading the chats and doing all that stuff. Let's start this. Let's put this music down. Let's start the show. Let's get ready to rock. We're rocking already. We don't have to get ready to rock because we are rocking already. Let's just get right into it. Should we do that? Isn't that what you guys came here to do? Should we just get right into it right away? Let's get right into it right away, man. The people that are here, hit that like, hit that share. Alexis, like I said, is in the casa. Argeli is in the casa here. So let's get going. Let's start talking about. We got a lot. Let's get into a little update on the stimulus. Where are we on the stimulus? As you guys can see here, the Dems are split on jobless claims. Not jobless claims, excuse me. Jobless benefit slow relief bill. We have in the Senate, remember, and I got to remind you guys how things work. That way we don't forget any legislation. This is a budget that's going on, right? This bill, right? Any legislation that passes, it has to go through both chambers, the House of Representatives, where, for example, AOC is at, and the Senate, where Mitch McConnell and all these people are at, right? Chuck Schumer, etc. This bill already, this $1.9 trillion bill already passed the House of Representatives, Democrat control. The Senate, which is also, there's a 50-50 split on the senators, but the Vice President, Kamala Harris, has one vote. So hence, it's Democrat control also. So we have Senate Democrat control, House of Representatives Democrat control. To pass this particular bill, you need to have just a simple majority. So just 51 votes and it passes. What's the problem that's going on here? We have one Democratic senator, a moderate, what they call moderate Democratic senator, who doesn't feel comfortable with the price tag of this bill. He says, this is too much money. $1.9 trillion. I understand we're spending, but could we cut it down a little bit? And his main issue is the unemployment extension. He's not happy with giving $400 extra on top of your unemployment insurance to people to, what some consider to stay home and do nothing. There's a lot of people that can't work because there's no jobs, et cetera, et cetera. But this Democratic senator has a problem. So if this Democratic senator goes against the Democrats and joins the Republicans, the bill is not passing at all. They're going to have to make some adjustments to it to see what happens, right? So this is where we are right now. Where they're talking about $400 a month to people receiving unemployment. Where is he? His name is Joe Manchin. There's not a picture of him here that way you guys could see where he's at or how he looks like. But a lot of you guys know exactly how he looks like. Where is he at? He wants to give $300 to people. So he's basically running with the Republicans on this one, this Democratic senator, and is throwing a wrench into Joe Biden's plans of, obviously they're trying to give Americans $1,400 per person and per child. So that's going to be a lot of money. And I know people need the money. Some people need it. Some people, again, and I understand we conservatives, we're very worried of this thing called the national debt. Nobody knows how this is going to turn out in the future. Nobody knows this. I don't know exactly, because somebody let me know in the comments how many trillions of dollars. I think we're over like 20 trillion in the national debt, and nobody has an answer for the national debt. So we're worried about that. We just cannot just give money to these people and to anybody just because. Why? And I've talked about the pork that's in the bill, meaning the pork, the things that have nothing to do with the bill that are in the bill. One of them that was already axed, boom, from the bill was this right here. The $140 million Pelosi subway axed from the Senate COVID bill. Parliamentarian said. The parliamentarian, let me just give you a little definition on who the parliamentarian. Parliamentarian is a person that is in the Senate that decides what aspects of a certain bill go on the Senate. This person, who's supposed to be not partisan, decides, oh, this breaks the rules because there's some rules in the Senate. This breaks the rules of the Senate. We can't have this in here now, so we got to take this off if we're going to make this a fast track bill. Meaning, are we just going to get like a simple majority, or if it breaks any rules, basically? So the parliamentarian said that the $140 million Pelosi subway was look what it is. Why is this on the COVID-19 package? I just want to know, Democrats, could you answer this question? Why is this subway on the COVID-19 bill, which is supposed to help businesses and people start getting going? Yet they put this in there, the pork, they put this in there because they really don't care about you. What you think? They're just like, we're just going to do it now because we're just going to do it. Look what it says here. Guess she'll have to take the bus. Funding for a rail project near House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's California district that Republicans denounced as wasteful was removed Tuesday from the President Biden's $1.9 trillion COVID-19 stimulus bill. The Senate parliamentarian ruled that the $140 million appropriation wasn't allowed under the so-called Byrd rule, that policies unrelated items in budget reconciliation bills. Again, so she said this has nothing to do with the parliamentarian is a woman. I forgot her name. This has nothing to do with the bill. We're going to take this off if you want this bill to pass quickly, if you want to go through the House. Like, why is it there in the first place? Because they don't care about you guys, plain and simple. Thank you to the people that are here. Hit that like, hit that share button. A lot of people in the casa, as always. Thank you so much, Macho, Mike T, Morgan, Ronnie. The crew is in the house. Araya Lee in the casa. Araya says 28 trillion according to the U.S. national debt clock, and nobody knows what we're gonna do with those 28 trillion. Like, what are we gonna do? Like, this is a real big danger that we need to face now, because if we don't face it now, who's going to face it? Our children are going to face it. And I understand it's relief. I understand we need it, right? Because a lot of people have been suffering. A lot of people haven't been able to work. I understand. But we just can't go all out. Like, they want to give money to, for example, the school districts in Board of Education in California. And they have money that they haven't wasted yet. How are we going to give more money when they haven't wasted the money? Again, they're doing it because it's not their money. Let's continue here. So that's been asked, and that's where we're at. So we're still waiting. Today is the 5th. Around the 15th, around mid-March, we're going to know exactly the exact terms of this COVID-19 relief package. Why mid-March, Valentine? Oh, mid-March is because we're set to run out on around the 15th, I think. We're set to run out on the extended unemployment insurance. So obviously they're gonna just wait it out, and then they're gonna enact whatever bill they pass. They still saying that even though this one Democratic senator is against this bill, most likely is gonna pass. They might renegotiate some things or take some things out, and like this one, for example, $140 million to the Pelosi subway, and they're probably gonna pass it. I think they're gonna pass it, but let's see what happens. I just don't want stupid and wasteful spending just because the U.S. government can just print money. Printing money leads to what? Inflation, and to big problems. Not only here in the United States, we're the first hit, but then the worldwide too. The economy of the world is linked to the United States of America. Continuing here, this is such a great story, to be honest, guys. I love justice, and I hope you guys love justice too. Look at this. Look at this guy, this very cocky atheist individual, the governor of New York, who once the COVID-19 numbers were coming down, he was like, no, it was us. We did it. Beating his own chest, tooting his own horn. We did it. We put the COVID-19 numbers down. Turns out that and that God had nothing to do with it. This dude has been, over the last couple of weeks, and I haven't covered it here. The last couple of weeks, the dude has been accused by 3 women for sexual, some type of sexual contact or whatever it was. I think there's like a video of him asking another girl with, I think his daughter. I didn't see the video. This is what I hear. Maybe you guys can confirm. Where his daughter on the side telling a woman to take a hot dog and down it and put it all the way down her throat. A hot dog for some reason. Guy dude's a damn sexual pervert. That's why. All right. Where are we now? Right? If this is what, where are we now with the whole Cuomo situation? Look what it says here, right? And everybody knows the scandal that an aide came out saying that he was hiding, or that the administration was hiding, the deaths of nursing homes patients. Look what it says here. A whistleblower, this is thanks to Discern. Guys, check out this website. For the people that are Christian, especially, these people report based on a Christian basis, right? So I love it. The stories are super short. These people are not paying me to say this. I have no idea who these people are, to be honest. But I like the way they write stuff, and they cite, for example, look, they cite the New York Times. Cuomo says Cuomo had aides rewrite health reports to hide nursing home deaths from public. Remind you that this guy did a very public battle to Donald J. Trump. He wrote a book, How to Deal with the Pandemic. You guys remember that, right? He did all that, tooting his own horn. How to do this, how to do that. The administration of New York's embattled Governor Andrew Cuomo took another hit Thursday night when the New York Times revealed that Democrats' top aides rewrote a Department of Health officials' report from June 20th in order to hide many nursing home deaths in the state. This is so good. I remember the war that he did to President Donald Trump, and just look at this guy in the media. Oh, we love the reports. Are so beautiful, the reports that he does. He's a face. It's so refreshing to see a face of the Andrew Cuomo. They were talking about him, our next president, I think it was. And he got, what was it? An Emmy of how he did his reports. And look at this guy right here. Look what he was. Three women accusing him of sexual misbehavior, and he was hiding the nursing home deaths from the public. Now I understand why he said it was us that put down the COVID-19 deaths in the nursing home. Bro, he was editing them. Yeah, crazy, man. If this is what this guy was doing, man, it's insane. He's under I think he's under federal investigation. But again, justice, love it. The people that are here, thank you for being here. Hit that like, hit that share. We still got a lot to go. This is just a couple of first stories. We're gonna be talking about the brewing crisis at the U.S. border. We're gonna be talking about the Democrats just don't care about Christian people, to be honest. And we're gonna be talking about also, very important, the dangers of capitalism. From me, you guys know I'm a capitalist, 100%. But there's dangers in capitalism, big time, that need to be checked by the market also. It needs to be checked by the market. So stay tuned. And obviously around 8:30, 8:40, we're going to be talking about Now we're going to be talking. Yeah, let me say that right. We are going to be talking about a whole bunch of different things because you're going to be opening. Yo, what's going on, man? I can't speak. You guys are going to be calling me when I open up the phone lines. Let's continue here. The growing crisis in the border. Look at this. Who's funding this? These are migrants at the U.S.-Mexico border. And look what they have. They have shirts on that say, Biden, please let us in. Who's buying the shirts for these people? What's really going on? Look at this video for you guys who haven't seen it.
Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga a nosotros tu reino, hágase, Señor, tu voluntad.
So why is that happening? Why is that happening at the U.S.-Mexico border, you might ask? Oh, it's because the administration is sending, remember, Donald Trump was the evil xenophobe because he just wanted to protect America. Like the reason we have doors in our homes. Why? Because we want to protect our apartments. We want to protect our homes. We want to protect our loved ones. Our loved ones come first. Why can a country not protect its own, right? So they took the opposite side because of Donald J. Trump. So Donald J. Trump was like, oh no, we got to protect, we got to put America first. We got to put Americans first. We got to put legal immigrants first. We got to put residents first. We got to put all the people that are here legally. We got to put them first. The Democrats, they took the opposite. No, we got to protect immigrants. We got to count illegal immigrants in the census. We got to be the pro-immigrant and not pro-immigrant because Donald Trump was pro-immigration. He was pro-legal immigration. What's wrong with that? I'm for pro-legal immigration. These people have taken the opposite side and just look at the message that these people say. This is Alejandro Mayorkas. This is now the DHS secretary. This is just the main guy in Department of Homeland Security. This is the message that the Biden administration is sending to these people. And hence, this is what they are coming to the U.S.-Mexico border, who has seen an uptick on. You just tell me. I see nobody ever talking about this. I seen an uptick on unaccompanied children. Who sends their child to a country that they've never been to? Who sends their child without accompanying them, without being with them? Who does that? I would, no matter how, there could be a war on the other side. I'm not sending my child anywhere by himself or herself. I'm not doing that. Why is there no criticism for these people that are sending their child by themselves? Why is there no criticism to the parents that Donald Trump deported to their homelands? The childs are in the United States, and the American government calls them and tell them, here, we're going to send your child back, and they don't want their child. They don't want their child. They want their child to stay without them in the United States. Why is there no criticism towards these parents? Like, I would never do that. I'm pretty sure you guys will never, ever, ever do that. If we're going to die, if me and my child are going to die, we're going to die together. I'm not going to send my child somewhere else. This is Alejandro Mayorkas. Look what he says.
Around the clock, 7 days a week, to make that time frame as short as possible, but they need to wait. But they need to wait with a particular goal in mind. We are not saying don't come.
Don't come. We're not saying don't come. Look at this.
We are saying don't come now because we will be able to deliver a safe and orderly process to them as quickly as possible.
Don't come now. We're not saying don't come. That's not what we're saying. We're saying don't come now. Come later. Look at this.
To wait with a particular goal in mind. We are not saying don't come. We are saying don't come now because we will be able to deliver a safe and orderly process to them as quickly as possible. There have been, I understand, approximately 105 families reunited in the recent past. That is through the extraordinary efforts of council and others in the community. We are
okay. That's the Department of Homeland Security. Alejandro Mayorkas. I think he's Cuban on top of that. Now, how about Miss Circleback herself? What does she say? Miss Circleback, look what Miss Circleback says. Tell me this is the message that's leading to a crisis down there. The messaging is very important. The messaging. Look at Miss Circleback herself, what she says.
It is still a difficult time. It's a difficult journey. We are not encouraging people to come, but we also believe differently from the past administration that we are not going to turn away kids who are under 18.
Ah, perfect. So I just come with an
in the Big Ben sector.
So I just come with a minor. That's it. Send if they're under 18. Oh, okay, just send them. Perfect. Like it's like immigrants are dumb. Why do you think that there's an uptick at the border? They know this. Let me see this. I can find this. Wow, I lost this.
And then along the
Give me 1
entire
second. Let me try to find this again. Miss Circleback. Okay, here you go, Miss Circleback. Watch.
Difficult time. It is still a difficult time. It's a difficult journey. We are not encouraging people to come, but we also believe differently from the past administration that we are not going to turn away kids who are under 18.
Perfect. Just send them before they're 18. Just come before you're 18. So that's the message you're sending. We're not going to turn you back. Oh, I wonder. I don't know. Why is there an uptick of unaccompanied migrant children at the border? I don't know. I don't know why. Do you gotta tell this to these people? Like, I'm questioning, man. Like seriously, you really got to tell this to these people? Like seriously. No wonder there's people coming through, man. Like, but again, I will excuse them. Because they're Democrats. I mean, it's just a fact, guys. It's like, I'm not even trying to make fun of them at this point. It's like, it's just a fact. It's that they're Democrats. There's like, they I don't know who they made a pact with, the devil or something. I'm not even sure, bro. These people are crazy. So, okay. But it doesn't stop there, right? Okay. So now they undid the mandate from the Trump administration that you have to wait in Mexico for asylum protection, etc. And let me before I tell you this whole situation, look, you just read the title. Read it. After Border Patrol releases asylum seekers, they test positive for COVID-19 in Brownsville, Texas. Like, duh, that's gonna happen. I'm like, okay. This is the huge problem in the law and immigration law with asylum seekers, and I think also with refugees. Listen to this. As an asylum seeker, and a lot of these people are claiming asylum, even though a lot of these people are just like my parents. We're just, economic migrants. That's what we are. We're just economic migrants. Asylum seekers cannot, listen to this, and this is the problem with the immigration law, cannot ask for asylum in their countries. I was mistaken. Me personally, I was mistaken. I thought you could ask for asylum in like a consulate's office or an embassy or something like that in whatever country there are. That's not true. To ask for asylum, you need to be at a U.S. border crossing somewhere or in the United States of America. There is no other way to do that. Plain and simple. So hence, people are going to try to come and try to claim asylum, even though they're just economic migrants. So that's a huge issue that needs to be taken care of. And why haven't they taken care of that? I have no idea, to be honest. Is it that if they put these offices, like for example, if in a consulate's office or an embassy is able to process these asylum claims, is it that they're going to be overwhelmed with constant asylum claims, which is probably a highly possibility that they haven't done this because of that? So who knows exactly what is the thinking behind the fact that you cannot ask for asylum in their particular countries? It's crazy, right? But look at this. After Border Patrol releases asylum seekers, they test positive in Brownsville, Texas. Again, we're under a pandemic. The pandemic's still not over. Because they undid the fact that asylum seekers had to wait in Mexico for their paperwork. Now they undid that. Oh, that's racism. We got to let them into the United States of America right away. They're letting in people that most likely, possibly, are infected with COVID-19, and they're letting them into the United States of America. no issues, no problem. So much that Democratic representatives are against the Joe Biden administration. Look at this. This is a Democratic rep in Texas who said, well, let me just read you what it says. That way you guys see that even Democrats are against Joe Biden. A Democratic, this is thanks to the Epoch Times, another excellent news site that if you don't know it, go check it out. The Epoch Times. They're very conservative, but they speak in a language that's very understandable. Let's put it like that. A Democratic lawmaker has joined the chorus of Republicans upset with President Joe Biden's immigration policy, saying his Texas district will be severely affected. We are and I quote, "We are in the middle of a pandemic." I put that in just in case. But for those thousands of people to be reaching our border in the middle of a pandemic is in a disorderly fashion will be catastrophic to my district. Rep. Vicente Gonzalez said on March 1st during an appearance on CNN, as border arrivals have spiked after dropping precipitously during the Trump administration. Of course, I have lost over 3,000 citizens to COVID in my southern border district. I still have over 1,000 Border Patrol officers, 500 customs agents, and a lot of frontline workers who still haven't been vaccinated or are dealing with this population when they are coming. We need to have a humane, compassionate way of for people to ask for asylum in their home countries or their neighboring countries. And if they get the document, they can get on a plane for $400 and fly in. I think the policy forces them to make a 2,000-mile walk that is very dangerous, and they are getting raped and pillaged along the way. Damn. I just have to say that this Democratic representative, I have to agree with every single word that he said. Like, why? And you just heard the administration said, we're not taking you in now. Don't come now, but later we'll be able to take care of you. You think they're going to wait and be like, hey, you know what? Yes, let me wait it out. I'm going to go not now. I'll plan in 2 weeks to get there. No, man, they're not going to do that. And then Miss Circle Back herself says, oh, no, if they're under 18, we deal different. We deal different. So we take them in. So what are the parents going to do? They're going to send them. Like, this is just logic 101. But again, we're dealing with the Democratic Party. What do you guys think? And I'm an immigrant. You guys know my story. But I think we have to have laws and order. We have to have law and order. We have to have a sensible and humane immigration system. But we cannot just open the border. Because it's sending the wrong message. It's telling people, you're wondering why they're selling their children alone? Oh, because Jen Psaki is saying, the administration has a policy that if you're under 18, we're going to take you in. This is why they're coming alone. This is why. I don't get it. Like, am I wrong? Am I too logical for the Democratic way of thinking? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Guys, thank you for the people that are here. Hit that like, hit that share. We're gonna be turning on the lines. But before that, I'm gonna have to make a section on this topic alone. And whether you like it or not, we're gonna be talking about it during all 4 years of the Biden administration, even if he lasts that long, to be honest. Because this is what the Democratic Party does. I don't want to talk about this, but they're forcing me to talk about it because it's affecting people. And this is their main policy proposal. What is that, you may ask? The LGBT agenda. What else? It's an agenda, worldwide agenda, spearheaded by the Democratic Party of the United States and other organizations that are forwarding this agenda to the world. Before we get into what's happening in America, we're going to be talking about that, the gender equality, etc., blah, blah, blah. We're going to be talking about transgenderism, all that in the next couple of stories. Before I get into the whole capitalism, why I think there's a huge danger to capitalism. Let's talk about this real quick. Let me just give you this title. Panama allows transgender women to compete in beauty pageant. That's right. Panama all Spanish-speaking countries, all of them, every single one of them, they tend to be, for the most part, there's some crazy cuckoo ones out there. They tend to be the lean conservatives. They are very big on the family. They're hard workers, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. All that, all conservative Republicans. And you have these ideas that are coming in. Like, you will still ask a Panamanian, what is a woman? He will tell you, is a woman's female. Same thing with a man. They know exactly. But these ideas are coming in because, again, this is an agenda for confusion, demonic agenda by the devil himself. It's organized. There's organization behind these. Even if you don't want to see it, but it's an organization. There is an agenda. And Panama, a conservative country, is now going to allow transgender, obviously men, it's men. The problem is with men. Men are just taking over. We taking everything over. We taking women pageants. We taking beauty contests. We're taking over. I'm telling you, men, we are the best at everything, straight up. And the feminists, like, where you at, man? Feminists, like, where are you? I thought you're supposed to be defending the rights of women. I don't get it. So now Panama is allowing into their contest called Señorita Panama, which it means Miss Panama, and we're allowing men to win and compete against women. Makes no sense. But this is not the first time that happened. Look, this is Spain. This is Ángela Ponce from Spain, was the first transgender woman, a man, to compete in Miss Universe. Look, so this is a man now winning beauty contests. 2021 is insanity. But we need issues like this. We need problems. Sometimes issues and problems are good. Why, you may ask? Because it weeds out the weaklings. It weeds out people who you know that they don't believe the way their mouth is saying. For example, look at this right here. This is just incredible. This is Christians bowing down to Baal. Baal was a god from the ancient in the Bible, right? From the people that didn't believe in our God, which is Yahweh, Jehovah. America's largest Christian adoption agency will now work with LGBT parents, the peril of separating values from action. Again, look what it says here. Bethany, this is from ChristianHeadlines.com. Bethany Christian Services is the largest Christian adoption agency in the United States. This week, the organization announced that it will begin providing services to LGBTQ parents nationwide. Their decision is in response to requirements from various states and agencies serve such couples to maintain their governmental contract. Again, Christians who we believe that God made man and woman, that in the word marriage, only, I did this example the other day, but I guess it's worthwhile doing a super fast one. That in the word marriage, only two sexes are there. Remember what I did? Remember this? When I went Charlie Chaplin on you guys, I went. Hey, stop it right there, Valentine. Exactly, right? So the sexes belong together. And when you do that correctly, then you get a child. So a child should not, I believe 100%, that gay parents shouldn't adopt. Why? It's not natural. Meaning, if you do this process together good, right, you get the benefit of a child, right? So the child was a gift from God to that relationship, to that act, right? So a child is supposed to be there with a man and a female. That's just the way the God made it to be. And if these people are Christian, they're just hypocritical now. But I don't know if you guys saw why they are doing it, right? Did you guys saw why they are doing it? I read that, and you guys, I bet you guys didn't pick it up. Why? Listen to this. It's understandable why they're doing it. Look at this. Their decision is in response to requirements from various states that agencies serve such couples. And the key word is the key phrase is to maintain their governmental contracts. Money, 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 money. That's it. It's about the money. It's about the money. That's why it's about the money. Like, what do you expect? It's about the money. So basically, these people are not Christian if they could say they're Christian. They could say, oh, I'm Christian. I believe this, I believe that. No, you're not, my dude. let's continue here because we're almost getting into the thing. And again, the if there is a anti-Christian sentiment, if there is a anti-God sentiment, it's not coming from the Republican Party. It's exclusively coming from the Democratic Party of the United States of America, my friend, exclusively. I'm not saying Republicans are angels, but I'm saying that the anti-God sentiment in the United States of America is coming from the Democratic Party of the United States of America, my friend. Case in point, Rep. Jerry Nadler defends equality. I remember the Equality Act that passed in the House of Representatives when they said, oh, no, sexes don't exist. Men are able to go into women's sports, do records, take away scholarships from women, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That doesn't exist. And Rep. Jerry Nadler says God's will is of no concern. That's actually, to be honest, you know what that is? That's unconstitutional. Yeah, Valentine, but how do you say that that's unconstitutional if the government is not supposed to force religion on you? You're 100% correct. Valentine, or whoever said that right now, Valentine, you're 100% correct. But what is the difference? The government, listen up, conservatives, the government, when they pass laws, are supposed to take into account the religious beliefs of the people of the United States of America. Why do you say that? Oh, because they cannot pass laws that are unconstitutional, meaning, for example, the Constitution, First Amendment, says that the government should not impede on the ability for me to worship who I want to worship. So they have to take into account, even though if they don't follow it themselves or they don't push it on people themselves, they have to take into account my religious ideas. If they pass a law that is forcing me to accept a certain law, certain aspect that is against my religion, they're supposed to take that into account. That's what the Constitution says. The government should not impede on people's right to pursue or to be able to pursue whatever religion they want to do, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. This law, the Equality Act, is forcing, for example, a Catholic school. Let's say a Catholic school or a Christian school who's religious. This law will force that school to take biological males and put them in the track team with women, put them in the basketball team with women, etc. So that's violating the religious rights of many people, many institutions. But this dude right here, again, the Democratic Party doesn't believe in that. And why did this happen? Well, a Republican representative said, that he told him, look what he said. Look what he says. The Republican representative by the name of, where's his name at? His last name is Stube. Rep. Greg Stube, Republican from Florida. He quoted this, and this is why he said, Jerry Nadler said, oh yeah, God's will is not of no concern to this Congress. It's not clothing or personal style that offends God, but rather the use of one's appearance to act out or take on a sexual identity different from the one biologically assigned by God. Stube said, the gender confusion that exists in our culture today is a clear rejection of God's design. And whenever a nation laws no longer reflects the standards of God, that nation is in rebellion against him and would inevitably bear the consequences, the congressman said. I agree 100% with that. And, let me see here. Look what Jerry Nadler said. Mr. Stube, what any religious tradition describes as God's will is no concern of this Congress. That's unconstitutional right there. You have to take into account, based on the First Amendment of the United States, the government should not impede on anybody, freedom of expression, freedom of religion, etc. You have to take that into concern. The government, for example, let's take God out of the situation that we understand. The government cannot pass any law impeding on people's freedom of expression. They cannot, so they have to take into account people's freedom of expression, even if they themselves don't care about it. Continuing here, thank you for all the people that are here enjoying another beautiful Friday on the Valentine Show. Thank you so much, guys. We're going to be opening up the lines in just a few minutes. Literally, let me see if I could do this whole capitalism thing in about 5 minutes. We're going to be turning it on the lines. And Hopefully you guys are not scared to call me, because you guys seem to be scared to call me. Let's continue here. And actually, in the same LGBT segment, again, I'm gonna have to make a segment. Alabama Senate approves treatment ban for trans kids. Again, in gist, in Alabama, this just passed the Senate in Alabama. It still has to go to their Senate, Alabama State. It passed the Senate. Now it still has to go to the House of Representatives in Alabama. The Alabama House of Representatives. You cannot transition a child. I think under 18, the law says you could. Under 19, you cannot transition a child. What does that mean? You cannot give them puberty blockers. You cannot give them hormones, and forget about sexual reassignment surgery. You could not do none of that. No doctors could do that. And it requires schools that if the child is exhibiting any type of sexual identity that is not in step with their biological sex, that they have to report it to their parents. Alabama, when am I moving over there, man? Yeah, Alabama, let's go, Alabama, yo. To be honest, guys, if this is where the left is going to take it, where there's literally going to be conservative states and democratic states, I am perfectly fine with living in a state where the majority of the people think like I do. I am perfectly fine with that. If you want to call it division, I don't care. Call it division. I'm perfectly fine with that, to be honest. Alabama, great job. Keep up the good work. Hopefully, I think it's going to pass in their Senate, in their House of Representatives, because a similar bill passed. Why are we even talking about transitioning kids? Why? Giving them puberty blockers, giving them hormones, and they still don't know the long-term effects of this. Some of these things are causing people, so I hear that they're causing people, fertility problems. Come on, man. Now let's talk about this. This is an issue that I want to run through it with you guys real quick. The dangers of capitalism coming from a capitalist. Why do I say that there's dangers of capitalism? It's very easy, right? Capitalism is the best economic system known to man. The word says a capital. The people do it because there's a capital gain. One of the main reasons that I'm here on YouTube right now every Friday, this is, believe it or not, live number 34, started this show under the pandemic, and I'm always constantly thinking of things on how to do this, how to do that, how to get more you guys to hit that like button right now, to share, because of capitalism. I'm interested in to get a capital gain on it. So this makes me creative. This makes me want to be a go-getter. Nobody's telling me, yo, you got to do a show every Friday. You got to do upload. Nobody's telling me this, but I'm interested in getting a capital gain. And a lot of these YouTubers, most of these YouTubers are interested in getting a capital gain. So I'm doing whatever I need to do that's necessary to get this show on the road and obviously live off of this. I'm doing it morally. I'm doing it respectfully, but that's just me, Valentine, because I believe in a God. I believe that there's consequences to people's action. There's people that don't care. They don't give a damn. They're going to do literally whatever they have to do to get that money in their pocket. That's why capitalism has such a bad reputation with people, for example, on the left, saying that corporations don't care about the people. They just care about the bottom line. Capitalism now, they're getting on bandwagons. These companies, you guys seen it lately. This is just one of them. Oreo, for example, when they tweet trans people exist, like, I don't give a damn. Like, meaning I don't give a damn what Oreo, the cookie company, thinks. When I go to buy an Oreo cookie, which I like, but I'm not going to be buying it now just because of their stands, meaning I don't give a damn what Oreo cookie thinks about transgender people. I don't give a damn what Oreo cookie thinks about Christian people. What I care is that the damn cookie tastes good. That's all I'm worried about, plain and simple. Why do you got to tell me? Now, when I go to the Oreo aisle, now I'm thinking about their political views. I don't care. So this is the thing, right? Like, trans people exist. Okay, great. No problem. We understand that. We know that. Like who's persecuting trans people? Like, what is the issue with trans people that is now like popping everywhere? And you find it hasta en la sopa, as they say in Spanish. Even in the soup, you find it everywhere. Capitalists, companies, corporation will do anything, even if they don't care, just to get more people to buy their products. You have seen this lately when you see Amazon talking about Black Lives Matter, Major League Baseball talking about Black Lives Matter, NBA. Do they care about that stuff, or are they for they want to look woke and they want to just make sure that their bottom line is good? That's that. The day that Oreo Cookie Company switches that to say conservatives are evil human beings, they're sending their message too. Because if it ever turns out to be woke to say that conservatives are evil human beings, they are going to jump on that same bandwagon because they're doing it again for the money. Scrupulous. Look at this. Pardon the Christian people, the Christian eyes, what I'm about to show you. This is just an ad. This is just a regular ad. This is an ad for a, look what it's called. This called Suit Supply that looks like an orgy, trends on Twitter. So this is cool. And this is what they're doing because they want to sell. It says called Suit Supplies. I'm guessing they sell suits. They want to sell whatever they're selling, and they're going to do what there is no limit, whatever it takes. So imagine you just going on, just riding through a city, and you see an ad like this on a bus. Like, do you even want to see this? This is nasty. This is disgusting to me, right? Imagine your children just in the public eye. This is an ad, guys. This is an ad. So this is that. These companies are getting into these political things. Like, I just want a suit. Just could you have a guy dressed up in a suit and just, oh, look at him, just nice, sharp? No, they want to be shocking. They want to look woke. They want to look like this. Is the only reason we're talking about this company, which I didn't know, and it works, right? The whole thing works because they know it works. So this is why they use it. So look, they have me, a guy. I have no idea who Suit Supply Company is. Now, not all you guys know who Suit Supply Company is too, if you guys didn't know who these people were either. Because it works. Shocking works. Being woke works. Look how many likes Oreo had because, oh, trans people exist. 411 likes. Like, okay, good for you. And it just keeps going. So this is hilarious. This is hilarious. This is Twitch faces backlash, apologizes after outraging transgender community by using the term. Let me try to read this. And I don't want to offend nobody. I apologize from the beginning. I'm going to try to read this word. Okay. Let me see. There's a W, there's a O, a M, a X, and a N. I'm thinking the old word was woman, but I'm guessing the new word is Wimex. The Wimex, because they don't want to know about men. Like, what's the deal with hating men, bro? Like, you want to take the word man out of there. Like, please, look at this. Online stream platform Twitch has been, this is owned by Amazon. Online streaming platform Twitch has been facing heat for a transgender community for using the term Wimex in a Twitter post about Women's History Month. Join us in celebrating and supporting the Wimex, creating their own world, building their communities, and leading their way on Twitch. Critics of the tweet say Wimex is used by trans exclusionary racial feminists. El diaño, manito. Oh my God. What is that? Trans exclusionary radical. Look, I even read it wrong. Trans exclusionary radical feminists who do not include as women do not include as women biological men who identify as women. I don't even understand that. I don't want to understand that either, to be honest. Look at this one. Look at this tweet right here. Looks like Twitch deleted their super woke tweet with their super woke Wimex spelling. Moronks. Again, these people, they're trying to, capitalism has no bounds. Capitalism, that's the problem with capitalism. That is the huge problem with it. That they will do anything and everything that needs to be done. What is this? Okay, well, I'm turning on the lines right now, guys. They will do anything and whatever they need to be done, no matter how scrupulous it is, to get to the bottom line, make sure that bottom line works. They don't care. That's the danger with capitalism, and it needs to be checked. How does it need to be checked? Plain and simple. Conservative dollars. You got to be strategic about where you're sending your money. Be strategic about it. I'm not buying Oreo cookies. Why would I buy Oreo cookies now? If they are throwing out an idea out there that is against what I believe. If they didn't say anything, I will buy their cookies left and right. Who doesn't love an Oreo cookie with milk? Who doesn't? But now that they want to act all woke, I'm not supporting that. Why? I'm not sending my conservative dollars to them. And you got to do the same about certain companies that are not supporting the way of life you see fit. Number to call, 646-470-1077. What are you guys thinking? Call. We got I would love to take at least 2 calls before 9 o'clock. And obviously you guys know that after this, I go to the Spanish show, El Show de Valentín, where I do this show all over again with different tweaks with my beautiful wife. What do you guys think? Do we need to put a check on capitalism? I believe so. I think capitalism, since it's the best, why do you think that there's why do you guys think that there's checks on we cannot allow monopolies to function, right? Because monopolies will take over the market, right? We just can't allow it. It won't allow other companies to work, right? So we need to put a stop to monopolies. Even though you're a capitalist, you can let monopolies function. I think we got to put a stop to this. And this is just a regular market. This, by me now not buying Oreo cookies or not using Twitch, that's just the market itself. The market itself not spending the money there, and let the market take care of that. Let the market. But if you're conservative and say you're conservative and you cannot stop buying an Oreo cookie, then I don't even know what to tell you. The number to call, 646-470-1077. Let me see what you guys are talking about here. Let me see. I see a lot of activity here on the chat. What's up to everybody on the chat, man? Everybody's up in the casa like always. Let me see. Ronnie Vera says, and now they're teaching kids the gay BCs, not the ABCs. I'm telling you, you guys seen the book that I have to tell my child what is a homosexual couple, because there's a picture of a homosexual couple in the book. It says some kids have 2 dads, some kids have two mothers. I have to explain that to my child. Like, do I really want to get into that with my child? Can I let him grow up late? Can I tell him later? Maybe, is that a possibility without me getting called transphobic? I don't know, guys. Also in the comments, put in the comments. I'm also reading the comments, so don't be afraid. If you guys are afraid to call, I'm like, guys, do I sound like, I don't know? Am I? Do you guys think I'm smarter than you guys are? I'm not smarter than the way you guys are. I'm just saying, I'm you. Call up 646-470. Let me see. 646-470-1077. Monica Rice says, thank you, Valentine. God will open those doors because you honor him. Amen. Can I get an amen? Amen. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's in God's hands. This whole thing, it's in God's hands. I tell you this. I am super happy with the people that come here on my live every Friday. I'm very happy with the community that's here. I'm very happy with the people that are here. I see that people are knowing each other, right? Which I'm very happy because of that. And this is the community that I want to make here on the Valentine Show. Let me see. Let me read some of the other comments. Let me see. Truth Hunter says, you deserve way more views. We need a Hispanic truth leading the way. Hey, that's me. That's one of the reasons I open up this channel, is because I wanna be like the Hispanic guy out there, the Hispanic Christian conservative, Christian first, a lot of emphasis on the Christian part, conservative who tells the truth. I just want people to know the truth, like the truth, whatever the truth is. We live in a world where the truth is like it's masked. I just want to know the truth. I want people to know the truth. That way, we live in a world where everybody knows the truth. The truth should set you free. Let me see. Araya says capitalism drives innovation. No questions about that. 100%. Those are the facts. Capitalism is the best economic system in the world has ever known capitalism. That's why communist China. Let me see. Some you guys are calling me. Oh man. Whoever was calling me, try calling me again. Whoever was calling me, try calling me again. Capitalism, without no question, is the best economic system known to man. And obviously, China is adapting some portions of it because it just motivates people to work. It motivates people to do what they got to do. That's just a fact. I mean, you can't even question that. Hello, Mr. Haley. Talk to me. What's up, man?
Espérate. Let me put the Oreo cookies down.
Right. Talk to me, bro. What's up, bro?
Nothing. Just chilling. The only thing that I noticed from the show was the woman.
The Womix. I don't even know how to say that. Is it Womix? Have you ever seen that word before?
The woman, maybe it's racist against Mexicans. I don't know.
Oh, because it has an X on it? Everything is a problem. Everything is a... So let me ask you this, man. So you agree with that language or no? You like that language?
No, that's what I was gonna... Not really, no. Because it's confusing.
Yeah, you know, Latinos, we have one too. It's called Latin X, right?
Latin, yes, yeah, I know.
You heard of the Latino X?
Well, in the line of work that I do, so
Uh-huh.
I have to be on top of those type of languages and be friendly to it.
Because you have no other choice. But that's the problem, right?
Yeah.
Even you yourself, you're like, okay, you have to be friendly to that type of language that you don't agree with. Like, meaning, like, okay, like, could we respect the workers also? I mean, could we just speak language? Like, you feel uncomfortable just saying these words that you don't necessarily even agree with. You're only doing it because of your job.
Exactly.
It's insanity, man. But that's where we're at, bro.
No, and then the thing is that they trying to take the men out, but then the men are taking all the records.
Tell me that's crazy. I'm glad you were able to see that, right? That is incredibly that they're trying to take men out of everything, right? They're talking literally the man out of words. Yet the men are now just becoming women and they're just taking over everything.
Yeah.
And nobody said and they are supporting it.
It's like they're giving us a passage to it.
Haven't you seen the men taking over like the what's it called, the beauty tutorials? Have you seen men with like beards and eyeliner and what was this called? Girls, what's the one that the black eye around? What's that one called? The I forget.
The mascara?
Maybe mascara or something like that. You see the guys with beards and doing this stuff.
Yeah. I know a guy who does that. His name is Ronnie. He used to
Ronnie?
have pictures. Yeah.
And he used to do
You
what?
didn't know?
No. He used to do what?
Pictures.
Are you making what Ronnie you talking about, man? Don't disrespect Ronnie like that, man. Come on, man. Don't disrespect Ronnie like that. Ronnie's a good man, bro. Come on, man. Stop that.
He knows about that. He wants to compete in the Panama stuff.
In the Miss Panama? No, Miss Panama, Miss Señorita Panama. That's another stupidity right there.
Mi señorito.
Men competing with women.
Exactly. I thought those women were natural.
Well, they were in the olden days, but now they let anybody in, bro. They're letting anybody in. So
I think that's kind of cheating if you modify yourself to win a contest. That's like a boxer taking enhancements.
That makes perfect sense. So basically, even if they were all women, they shouldn't be allowed to be modifying their body, like putting in larger breasts and buttocks and facial surgeries. That actually makes sense, believe it or not.
Que sepa.
Bueno, pues está bien. Hablamos ahorita. We talk later, bro. And leave Ronnie alone, man. Later. All right, that was Mr. Argeli. The number to call is 646-470-1077 is the number to call. The world is becoming crazy, guys. It's just a cuckoo land that we're living in, and everything seems to be natural. Everything seems to be just, again, I don't apologize for this, to be honest. I don't apologize for it. Before I take this call. Caller, you on there?
Hey, Valentine. How you doing, man? It's Ronnie Vera. How you doing,
Ronnie,
my brother, from
talk
Chicago?
to me. What's good, Ronnie?
¿Cómo va todo,
Bien,
brother?
thank God.
Good.
Talk to me, Ronnie.
How was your the Dominican Independence Day?
Dominican
Independence time?
Yeah, Dominican Independence Day, which is February 27th for the people that don't know. Yeah, of course, we celebrate the freedom of Dominican Republic being independent. That's always a good thing. I don't think there's anything wrong with a country wanting to be free. So that's how that is.
And like you schooled us, man. I really like that how you educated us and told us about how the Dominican Republic is the only country that has the Bible in it in the flag itself. So man, a lot of respect to you, man.
Yes,
Man, you
sir.
guys, I really, up there. It moved up a lot, man. So
Yeah.
hey, appreciate everything. Hey, did you see also today at Trump Tower down in New York, man? They had like a little flag and they had a get together and there was a lot of people there.
I don't know. I
don't know if you got to see that.
I didn't know. I didn't get to see that. What? So,
Yeah.
but Donald Trump wasn't there.
No. It was just patriots. As a matter of fact, there was a lot of folks, a lot of different nationalities, everything that you could think of. Even one Dominican guy was out there they had the flag and all of that.
Oh,
so
yeah?
It was pretty interesting. Yeah, it was on Right Side Broadcasting, which they gave them a strike on YouTube, so you can't see it on YouTube, but I was watching it on Facebook.
Bro, I'm glad you bring that up, Ronnie, because they gave me a warning. For the people that were here, Ronnie, you were here. I was covering the first time Donald Trump spoke, and it was from Right Side Broadcasting, and they gave my channel a warning. They took down my video, and they don't give like no explanation. These people, they don't, and they just took it down, man. And I mean, it just comes with the territory of producing content on YouTube, sadly, man. But
unfortunately, you're gonna have to substitute some words because of that artificial intelligence. So you know what I mean? So instead of saying, for example, the TRU, the T, the R, the U, the M, the P,
yeah,
you're gonna have to say it like that or something. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to spell it out or
that's a great idea, man. Thank you for coming.
Stuff like that start coming up. Yeah. So all right, brother. Then take care, man.
Thank you,
we
Ronnie.
love you.
God bless, bro.
All right,
Thank you for
brother.
the call, man.
Take care. God bless you.
All right, bye. All right, thank you. That's Mr. Ronnie, a very faithful person here on the live stream as always. Mr. Ronnie Vera, you see him on the chat a lot, constantly. Thank you, Mr. Ronnie. The lines have been shut down. I want to thank the people that made this stream possible. All you guys, right? Because if I guarantee you this, that if you guys at least were not chatting on the chat, and I'm talking for 5 minutes, this show would have been done over with, because I'm not going to be talking to myself. But you guys, believe it or not, you guys also make this show possible. And I want to thank you guys for just coming here and just relaxing with me on the Valentine show every Friday, 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much. Again, thank you for Morgan is always up on the chat. Mr. Argeli TV, Mr. Argeli, hey, don't ever do that to Mr. Ronnie. You know Mr. Ronnie is one of the good guys, even though I know you're joking. Miss KG Obando, thank you. Latinx, you don't like Latinx. Just call me o Latino or Latina. That's it. Don't come with that, please. It's incredible. Hey, Morgan, what you talking about pork carnitas truck? What you know about the pork carnitas? Hey, Morgan, come on, what's going on there? Alexis, like I said, Araya, thank you. Science Girl, thank you. All the people that are here, I wish I could go through the chat. Monica Wright, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Like I said, guys, we got some things on the works. There's some shirts coming down the pipe, and I will announce that when I get them. I am definitely gonna be opening up a Patreon, a what was it? A PayPal probably, also things like that. But I'll give you guys an update exactly what's coming down the pipe. I want to kick this to the next level. We need to kick this because you guys are part of the team. So we need to kick this to the next level of just spreading the truth out there. It's all about the truth. Let's finish it off with our weekly prayer like we always do. Father that's in heaven, I thank you, Lord. I thank you for the people of the Valentine show. I thank you, Lord, for this Friday. I thank you for this week. I thank you for everything that has happened during this week, Lord. Even though things happen that we don't understand, Lord, no matter how much we question it and we look for answers, we just don't understand your sovereignty, how your sovereignty works. I ask you, Lord, that you give us the peace that nobody's able to give us, Lord. Only you. I thank you, Lord, for this door that you have opened to us, which is called prayer, that we are able to talk to the creator of the universe, the creator of the galaxies, the creator of the stars, the creator of the moon, the creator of the sun. I ask you, Lord, that you bless all the people that are here, even the Democrats, Lord, that you guide them and that you protect them, and that even Biden and Kamala Harris, that you help them turn around and see their faults, Lord, and that we may have a prosperous country, and that we may have strong families, and that we may keep projecting your word forward. Bless all the people here. Anybody that is sick, heal them, Lord. Protect them at their jobs. Bless and guide their family members, Lord. We ask you, Father, in Jesus' name, amen. Guys, thank you so much for being with me. I know this week was a little bit low on content. I know you got 2 videos at the beginning of the week, and I didn't upload anything else during the week, but it's just one of those weeks. We're gonna be, and I'm working constantly on that, guys. I'm constantly working on how I'm gonna make things better for you guys. And I know I take suggestions from you guys. Alexis, we're praying. I take suggestions from you guys. I know, I know if one of you guys, especially the people that are on this chat, I know that you guys are looking at my best interest also. I know that because you guys have been here without me giving you guys anything like in return, and you guys are here constantly in this community and investing your time. You guys are investing your time and doing this with me here. So guys, enjoy your weekends. Get off these phones, get off these devices, get off the internet. These things become super addictive, and enjoy the time with your family. Tasha, thank you. Amen. Who was Ms. Yanni? Yeah, Ms. Yanni. I didn't mention Ms. Yanni. And thank you to all the people. 9:15. I changed the time to the show in English, in Spanish, El Show de Valentin, right here on YouTube. I changed it a little bit because I always get there late. So we're gonna be starting at 9:15, 9:15. El Show de Valentin with my wife. See you guys there for the Spanish speaking people, the other people. See you guys during the weekend on videos. And if not, see you next Friday, like every single Friday, 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. God bless. Godspeed me, Valentine. I am out. Peace.